There's something that's been stirring in my mind lately, and this trip has been perfect for helping it kind of develop and get out of my head and make some sense. Um, there's been these different moments that you know, that I get out here in nature, and it helps me to figure things out and to make sense. And there's that moment where everything seems to be flowing right, and there's that clarity there. And I keep coming back to this thing that it's almost like there's this inner flow, like this river inside of us, and we have to like find that. Instead of thinking of all the stuff that's in our head, we got to find that flow and jump in it and move with it. And what I think that is just my weird imagery way of making sense of the present moment and trying to get trying to be right here where I'm at, because we get caught up in our head too much and we're not actually here. When I'm out here in places like this is the best place for me to learn that kind of stuff. And I feel like I've been learning some good lessons from nature, but I keep applying it incorrectly, which is what we do in life, it seems. But I keep trying to take these things where those times that I feel like I'm in the moment and that I'm present, I try to like record those in my head. Like, what was I doing in that time? Oh, I was doing this. Like, I was sticking my head in a waterfall. Okay, that was a good thing. But what I keep doing is that doesn't mean that the next time I go out, I should be looking for a waterfall to stick my head into. I mean, maybe I should. There's value to that. But the key is, I believe, is getting, is doing those things, whether it's sticking your head in a waterfall, climbing up over some rock, swimming through a pool of water. It's doing those things not because you did it another time and you were in the moment, but because it's what you want to do right now to be in the moment. Because otherwise you don't connect with it. You're always trying to reach and connect with that moment that's already long gone and past, a memory of something else. Sometimes, especially when I'm really in need of that nature fix, I find myself, like I say, applying it incorrectly and trying to do the things that worked for me another time. But what I'm realizing is that the only reason they worked at that time was because I was in the moment, right then. And what I was doing didn't really matter so much. It was more just that I was there and I was present. Had that stewing in my head while I was driving out in this direction. I didn't actually have an exact location of where I wanted to go. Then I thought of this place. The water always gets flowing through here good in the spring, so I wanted to come check on it. It turned out it was perfect for it because there's so many options. There's no real trail out here. It's just, you know, I can choose to go around a rock, over a rock. I can go under it, through the water some places. I can choose to cross water or find a way around it. There's so many options, and the more I try to get myself in that present moment and just really try to connect with what I want to do at the time, I found myself making decisions that weren't necessarily the most efficient decisions, but it was fun. I mean, I'm pretty much just playing out here, just swimming in the water, sticking my head in that waterfall that nearly froze me. And I was able to lose myself in that, or find myself, I guess is a better way to put that. So anyway, that's just kind of some rambles. I try to share those sometimes on this channel, and I know that not everybody's interested in that, so I try to keep them kind of spread them out sparingly in these videos. But for those of you who are interested, I've been working on writing some of these things a little bit more in depth, because a lot of times I come out here and I have these experiences that are important to me, and that, you know, I connect with something and I learn something, and so I've been trying to write those down and to hopefully share those. I'm going to try to bind it up one of these days and publish it, and hopefully put it out on my Adventure Ryan channel for those of you who are interested. Like I say, I know that not everybody's interested in that, but if you are interested, if you wouldn't mind putting something in the comments, or you can find my contact information on my About page and email me personally. But I would like to know if there are those of you who are interested. I'm going to write the things anyway because it's important to me. But it would give me some extra motivation if I knew if anybody cared. But yeah, a lot of stuff, a lot of good stuff out here in nature to learn, and it's been really good for me. I don't always get it right. I mess it up half the time, probably more than half the time. Sometimes I think I learned a great lesson and then I go and totally apply it incorrectly. But I think that's the thing, is we just got to keep coming out, keep trying to get out of our heads, making sure that we're actually here. Enjoy the moment for ourselves, not for Instagram or Facebook or anything like that. Just be out here, be present. It's pretty awesome stuff when it works out. It's a hard one to apply though. All right, I'm gonna start heading back now. I got a ways to go to get back over and make my way out of this little canyon. It's been awesome out here though. A lot of water. It's nice and clear. It's been real cool.